Hi everyone, Forrest here with Honey Pot Zone 5 in Michigan, and it is spring, baby. You can tell because I have changed out my pillows here behind me to my spring pillows. That's how you'll know, I should change them out sooner, right? And then spring will be here. Um, Anyways, today, remember when I went to the dollar store and I did that haul and I found some stuff to make a spring wreath with for my door? Well, today I'm making that wreath. So I have this, and I've been kind of messing around with the wiring, so I'm trying not to make you guys sit through watching me put wire on and can she move along faster type of thing. So anyways, I have a few things to say about the lights. First off, they're really cool. They're rubbery, so they're flexible, which is nice because sometimes the hard ones, when the hot and cold, they'll crack. So we'll see how the rubbery ones do. Also on this, the screw was stripped in it. There's like a screw in here. And it took me a while to get that screw out. And I thought, if I put this back in, I'm never going to get it back out to change out my batteries in this guy. So I decided to rubber band it. And I also had to cut like a little shoulder around the switch because it was like hitting the side of the switch and not letting it turn off and on. But anyways, so keep that in mind if you get this. And I wish I would have gotten two, I think. It may have been too much. But here they are. Really cool, aren't they? I can't wait to see it. But that's them. And I'm going to wire this around here, and this is going to be attached. This will be my main thing on it, my focal point kind of. And then I have that wind chime ladybug that I bought, and I took off the wind chime and the hook and all the doodads because that was a little tacky. And then I also had found later on these little ladybugs, and they have like a little hook inside. Don't know if you can see the hook, but that's kind of neat. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them here or somewhere else. And the only thing that I have that wasn't from the dollar store is this. I kind of have like a Mad Hatter tea themed home, and I'm gonna try and take it outside, the decoration part of it, just so my neighbors really know I am crazy. So anyways, I'm gonna pause here and get the wiring on so you guys don't have to sit and watch all that. And as I change up things, I'll bring you guys back in. I will see you in a second. Okay, now I've got all this wired in. I've got my battery pack wired to the back, and I have it wired separately because I'll have to take it off to change out my batteries. So I have this wired separately from any of this, but then again, I just have little pieces around here holding the leaves in. And next, what I'm going to do, you remember this stuff I got? Yeah, well, my cat got a hold of it, and it turned it into that. So I was able to rescue enough to wrap around. I don't want this totally covered by the red, but just a little bit, kind of try and cover up these wires, and we'll see how that looks. So I'll be right back with you and show you that next step. Okay, so here's the red around it. I'm kind of liking it. Just kind of laying everything up. I don't have a lot of stuff to go on it. It's my main door coming into my house, so I don't want a lot of banging around and scratching up the door. But the next step is going to be to wire these on here and then maybe put some of the other ribbon on and see how that looks. I also have some seed packets I think I'm going to try. I think it needs a little bit of a gardening thing going on, and I think seed packets would look great. So I'll be back. Okay, Shovel is on. That was a little bit easier than I thought it would be because I had this hole down here and I could go through that. And then I've kind of looped this around the neck here, and this will cover up the loop around the neck. So, alright, next on to the next part, blah. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I've got all this wired on here, and I was able to go in this handle here and in some little joints in there, which made it so much easier to get it nice and tight on here. The wiring is a little bit difficult to weave through the form, but if you've got the little pliers, you can kind of pull it through and twist it to get it tight. So far so good. And what I'm thinking down here is I found like this really cool packet of seeds, which I'm not using. It was one of those free gift things. And I thought about down here doing this and then maybe having some of this flowing down. So we'll see what I do next, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so my little ladybug has these feet, so I was able to wire through the feet. So that's really cool. Now I'm going to get my seed packet on. Don't have any glue here, but I'm glad I found that. That looks, actually I just kind of tucked it in there. That looks kind of cool. There we go. And I also forgot I had this too, this twine. It's kind of gardeny looking. I might utilize it in some way, I don't know. Now I'm on to make a ribbon. I'm not that good at it, but I'm going to give it a shot. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay guys, what do you think? Kind of a Mad Hatter becomes a gardener at the dollar store. I'm really excited to put this up. I will share a picture of it up on my door, and we'll see what you guys think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I guess I should go over this a little bit, but I kind of did already, didn't I? All the way through it. I just didn't want to drag it out and have you guys watch every little tie and knot and twisty thing and this isn't working frustration, but got it together. I'm excited to put it out and show that spring I am ready for you. Leave the comments below any questions, and I will see you guys in the next video.